I'm making a cream puff dough here. It's called pâte. It's French, and the recipe evolved since the 1300s. So it's the 5 major food groups of water, butter, flour, salt, and eggs. There you go. So you want to bring the water and the butter to a boil. So then we're going to add the flour all at once. So the recipe is quite simple. It's 2 cups of water, 2 cups of flour, 2 sticks of butter, and about 8 to 10 eggs. As you see here, we're going to keep the fire on and keep stirring it. Don't stop stirring. You want to make sure all the flour is in there. Very important. So don't let it sit, because if you burn it, you get that burnt flavor in there, then forget about it. You'll never get it out. You got to start over. So after we roast it for a few minutes on the fire, we're going to take it off the fire, slowly add the eggs, then we're going to make some savory profiteroles with sea salt and crushed black pepper on top. Very nice. And I'm going to take it off the fire. I want to keep stirring it. Bring off some of the steam. So this recipe started evolving since the 1300s. It took a while to get into the 1800s. And then Marie-Antoine Karim, he took it over, developed it more. Then Auguste Escoffier developed it more. So now with a little bit of the steam coming off, you can do this with a mixing machine too, with a paddle. I need to get a upper body workup, so I'm doing it by hand here. So we're slowly pouring the eggs, a couple at a time. You don't want to put them all in at once, because then they may not get incorporated. So in my book, The Cooking Olympics, I combined the story of the Olympic Games and how they restarted in 1896 in Athens, Greece. Very important, because they were the motivator of the 1900 ICA Culinary Olympics kicking off in Frankfurt, which was created by Mathis Karl Banzer at the time. So we have all this going on, and the Olympic Games, very important in the book because they play off of each other. And besides, I have photos of the 1936 Olympic Games that you got to see. Original photos never seen before now. So now I want to keep putting the eggs in because they're still dry. Then the Charlotte Sheedy Lit Agency got a hold of my book, and she read it, and she said I can't write about food and not have recipes. So I put in Sarah Bernhardt soup, Boston fish chowder, and lobster Newburg. And you're wondering why lobster Newburg and Boston fish chowder. Those are American recipes. One from Boston, of course, one from New York City. It's because they floated across the Atlantic, and Banzer published them in his chef's magazine. So I put in QR codes so that you can scan the QR codes and then watch me make the recipe. So we're almost ready here. A little bit of salt there. So I'll keep working this around. So my book is out at EPUB, KDP, wherever books are sold. Baby Bookshop and Amazon. And I want to get these profiteroles into the oven so you can see how they come out. One last egg. As we're looking for elasticity in the dough, which will tell us we have the right amount of eggs. And we can get ready to pipe it out and bake it. You want to bake it in an oven that's 400 preheated. So it looks like we're almost there. Check out the dough. Almost there. We got to add another egg or two. All right. Always break the egg into a separate container in case you have a shell get in there. And we're going to go 2 eggs. The dough is still pretty dry. It's a lot of work, but if you have a mixing machine with a paddle, you can use that to combine everything. But you want a pasty looking dough. So now we're getting there. Yeah, well, now we're getting there because it's sponging. It's a little bit of elasticity there. I think 1 more egg will do it. This is a great upper body workout because you got to stand firm on your feet. And then the mixing motion works your upper body and your abs. So what's great about this dough is you can make these ahead of time and freeze them in your freezer. So that helps when you have, a party of 10 or 12 coming over. You want to have a nice appetizer. So this savory profiterole, I fill it with a smoked salmon, cream cheese, red onion filling. And then the same profiterole, I use my chocolate cream and chocolate glaze on top for the dessert. There we go. That's what we want, springiness in between the fingers with the dough. All right.